Hi everybody, welcome back. This time I think I got all my audio set. I have my OBS is doing well. My stream should be going well. I don't have very long delays in between, and I'm really hoping that my connectivity and my connectivity will YouTube will be a lot more friendly this time. But during this stream, I remember in the stream before when I was doing the live that I promised that I would go over the brand new mini game series that they added with the chapter of Greymoor within the Elder Scrolls Online. And it's basically being able to look for antiquities. So they're bringing treasure hunting into it. And I thought it's really fun. It's just something additional for the game. And it happens to take you to every single region that exists within the game so far in Tamriel. And I wanted to go over that system really quick. Now, I had already gone through the quest line to start these antiquities, and really you're going to start. This will be in the City of Solitude. You will meet somebody that will be asking you to find some special things, and it'll lead you to a guild. They will send you on some journeys, and after you complete those beginning two quests, then you'll be able to look for these antiquities. Your antiquities, how you search for them, and which ones are open to you are actually located in your journal. So if you open J, you can always change your key structure if you want to, but your default for your journal is J. And if you can see here on the right hand side, you have quests will be your first marker. This is how you keep track of what you happen to be doing at the time. And then you have antiquities. Here you can see right now I'm in the Daggerfall Covenant location. And if you do pick a race that falls under the Daggerfall Covenant, Stros Makai is going to be your beginning area. So we're going to actually go through the first treasure located in this area that I found. So you have to find a clue to be able to look for it in the first place. And then as soon as you find this clue, it'll open up the ability for you to do it. And in the very beginning, all you can do is search and locate the green items first. And it'll allow you to add it into your codex 3 times. So you can see here, codex 0 out of 3. So I haven't tried to find this yet. And you have to be in the region that you're going to be doing it in order for you to actually find it. So I'm going to double click on this and it's going to open up a mini game. Let's see. Regina's Buka. Hunting Centers. No, I don't have any of those. Scryable. What do we have? There we go. So we're going to double click here. Here is our mini game. So it tells you, just like you unlock regular skills for magicka, for your fighting, for sword and shield, for staff, for destruction staff, restoration staff, for healing, whether you're using two-handed, any kind of spell skills, assassination type skills, whether you're working within the guilds, you all have to use points, skill points, to purchase and or open those. The same thing goes for searching for antiquities. So you can upgrade these also with your skill points. So I unlocked an additional skill called Coalescence. So as you can see here, while scrying, which is what we're doing right here, we're using this scryer to locate the possible, right? You're just hunting. So where are the areas that this could possibly be located at? So all the facets in this cluster will magically change to match the facet at the center. So I can actually set up to move large areas of symbols that are connected to the same type. So when you get the antiquarian skill, while you're scrying, it doesn't actually use a turn. So it's almost like you get a free turn. And you can use the coalescence to link spaces in between. So we will try this out. And it looks like I can replenish the magicka charges by claiming foci. And I actually have 2 uses. So let's try this out. This is our mini game. You want to try and get as many of these as you possibly can, but they have to be all connected. So right now and you want to do it in the least possible moves. So right now, obviously, this has to be my first choice. So I'm going to unlock this. I love puzzle solving anyway, so this is super fun for me. Now you can see here the pennant. So I'm going to select this. This opens up that entire area. It's looking like for me it's going to force me to have to use one of those coalescents, which basically bridge empty spaces together. So I will try to get as much in before I have to use it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like no matter what I pick, I'm going to have to use it. So I'm going to... So that was one space that we used. Whew. How many more selections do I have? So if I want to grab this last one, I need to turn these into this. So let's change this entire thing to that. And now I can just select this and I will open up the entire map. So that means I've caught all of the foci now, which means instead of searching 5, 6, 7, 8 places, I've unlocked all of them. So it actually puts all of the available areas to where it could possibly be. It narrows it down to one. So I know now if I finish if I find all those foci, that I can actually find this sextant in that location, which for some reason I don't have that. That's irritating. I do not have that way shrine. Oh no, that means I have to ride to places. That means I want to play around with my appearance. Let's see, what shall we do? What shall we do? Well, see, I took off my skin and I look very vampire now. It's not very attractive at all. Let's see, costumes. Let's go ahead and get us in some travel gear. Nope, that's work. Nobody wants to do that. There we go. Scout uniform. Check. Oh yeah, why don't we pick a different mount? I love my Gwar mounts. I love my Gwars so much. I think they're super cute. They are like my favorite mounts of all time. And there are lots of different Gwars. You have skeletal Gwars. And there's a green normal Narcissus Gwar. There's this Gloom Spore Gwar, which I have never used before, so let's use that. You're like, what's a Gwar? This is a Gwar. It's like a little... This is like... The Bantam Gwar and this Gwar, they're like this world's idea of chickens, and this is like a giant chicken. That's like the easiest way I can put it. So, okay, we're gonna... Oops, I am going in the wrong direction. Let's make us faster. It is nighttime, and I have some special skills unlocked, so I may be... Whoopsie. Stay on target. I want to pick up every single shiny that I see, but I know that I can't because I'm trying to show you guys something specific. But if I see a Psijic portal, I am stopping. When you do the Psijic line, if you ever get to do the Psijic line, which I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction, and I am. If you ever get to do the Psijic line, it unlocks the ability to see Psijic portals. And those Psijic portals usually give you things that you can sell for a lot of gold, or that you can actually use for yourself. So best in slot armor, best in slot weapons, jewelry, especially the jewelry. That's a good way to make money. Oops, a lot of fighting in there. Run! You want to move quickly. Don't want to get caught in everybody's fight. Okay, so we know that here somewhere there are going to be... Uh-oh. I forgot my pets. That's okay. I don't need my pets. Anyway, somewhere here, and you can see it in the corner of the map. I don't know if you can actually see that. I might have to move it out of the way. But there is that highlighted circle. My mini map is not actually showing here. It's being covered by my quests. But there's like a map, and your map will show you specifically where you can find your antiquity. Uh-oh. There's a dead guy here. What? I hold the crumple note. When I open the note, out falls a steel bracelet bearing an image of crossed swords. It has little monetary value, but may have sentimental value. Uh-oh. That's always a sad, sad story. Tarina, you were right. Irila betrayed us. She's dead, but her blade was poisoned. I'm dying. I pray whoever finds this returns the bracelet to you and tells you of my fate. Reward them. All my love, Siraj. Aw. That's sad. It makes me want to punch whoever did it in the face. I still don't like backstabbing liars, even in game. Okay, where's the glowy? Aha, here it is. So, when you are going to get your antiquity, it looks like this. You'll see a mound, and it'll have all this glitter coming off of it. And it'll say dig site when you have your crosshairs on it. And then you want to go ahead and just dig up. Oh, it's saying I need spaces. It's like, how much space do I need? This is why I have additional... There's not enough storage space in a lot of these games. And this is one issue, is you have more gear sets, more weapon sets, more jewelry sets, and more items that you can actually store in the bank or in additional storage or on your person. Or even if you create a guild, that's how much stuff there is. One of the reasons why I subscribe to this game is because with a subscription, you have free access to all the DLCs, all the areas. It's just a lot cheaper for me than buying each individual DLC separately. And then in addition, even if you bought each DLC separately, they don't give you access to this magical craft bag. The crafting bag holds all of the crafting items in it without taking up your available storage space. It's just everything goes into this crafting bag, as you can see right here. And no one knows what the limits of the crafting bag is. There's people who have thousands and thousands of these items, and there's no stopping how much stuff you can put in there, which is why I like it very much. Thank you. But we are going to start mailing some of these to my other account because I need space. And a lot of add-ons are very helpful. One of those add-ons is called Wicked's Mailbox, and it's spelled with a W, like a WYKYDDS. I think it's Wicked's mailbox. And as long as you put RTS in the subject, whoever you mail it to, as soon as they open their mail, they can't even open or take any of your items. It returns the mail immediately. So if you have friends that allow you to use their mail to help you to store your stuff because you don't have any space, that's what it's really good for. All my PvP stuff is taking up space. PvP is another time. Yes. Fish right now. Yes. Sweet. Okay, so now we will try. Sorry. Every like half the 15 minutes out of my hour is just inventory management. Okay. So now after you have enough space in your bag, you need at least 5. We're actually going to do like it's an archaeological site, and we're going to try and locate where this sextant is. Now there are also bonus bonus finds in these. Anywhere from 1 to I don't know how many. I think the most I've ever found were 2. But you only have so many chances to try and locate something. So as here you can see, that's number 9 in the lower left hand corner, right next to the right next to my foci here, my augur. So I'll get more of these as I rank up. So the more of these items that I find, and the more that I use my skill points to increase my abilities to find these items in my treasure hunting, then this number will actually go up. So we are going to go ahead and start guessing. Okay, so nothing in there. That means nothing in this region either. So yellow means I'm close. So red was no scar. Yellow says I'm close. Yellow is also close there. Oh, not at all. So I'm close, and I'm not at all. Close, not close. This is this region, so found a piece. So green means yes, green means go. So red means you're not even close, yellow means you're kind of close, and then it'll give you a region area to where it might be close to. You can see that green is nowhere in this highlighted area when I put my cursor over the yellow, but it is when I put it here, and this also touches this area, so I guess it kind of counts. But then you're going to grab your hand brush, and this can also be upgraded. So you can upgrade how many times you get to search, and how many times it takes for you to actually clear things away. The more rocks you see, like these very big rocks, that means it takes you longer to clear the dirt and the dust and the rocks out of the way. When it's these areas here, it'll only maybe take 1 or 2. So you take the brush and you'll click it, and we'll click it, and there you can see it, a little corner of it, and you can see that it extends this way and possibly this way as well. I don't know how far, but I'm just going to, there we go. So you can see up on the top, you can see some hours and some minutes, right? Those hours and those minutes are I actually haven't been doing this for a while, so it's like how long it takes for your entire bar to refresh again, because they don't want everybody just rushing through these. So it's like 20 minutes every time you use your brush. Okay, and I almost got it. All right, so this one is now uncovered, and I have remaining time left now. I have 7 hours 48 minutes worth of accumulated time to try to find a different location. So I'm going to click on the augur again, because I do not want to waste space. It won't let me do it. Okay, so now I have to just guess. Nope. And I remember there was a red here, there was a yellow here, and a red here. But I think that was only for the sextant. There's really no telling where the bonus item is going to be found. Oh, found one. And that is it. The whole thing it's good to go. And then now I have acquired a new lead, which is the Goblin Steam Mill. I'm not sure if it's in this area or if it actually opens it up in a different area. And then I also get XP points for it. So depending on how many times I find these green items, I'm able to actually level up. So let's see. All right, they're sending my antiquity to be studied overnight. And this is the correspondence. So it actually gives you lore, right? It actually gives you background. So I thought that was really interesting. So this says for that sextant from the Hunding sextant. And Hunding is it's a port in Stros Makai. It says Reginus Buka, a bit rusty. So she's talking about my find. A bit rusty, but still in good condition. Late First Era, by the look of it. These appear to be modeled after the designs of the Dwemer Observatory found on Stros Makai. The Hunding name is inscribed, but this device is far younger than that bloodline. That's cool. And anytime you want to look at any of these, you can also hit J and just view it in your codex. As you can see, you can find this Hunding sextant 3 times, and it will give you and unlock different parts of a codex. So I would have to find it again 3 times. So it's kind of like you can play the same game looking for the same type of sextant, but it unlocks more of the lore for that particular thing and that particular item. So as you can see, it says 1 found. This is still available. I can't do anything that's blue yet, right? I can't use any intermediate treasure because I don't have enough skill points and I don't have enough XP. I would literally have to do this again. So here we go with unlocking things all over again. And the way I do puzzles is I try to look 2 or 3 steps ahead of time. So I'm seeing that none of these are really joined well. If I go in this location, none of these are really joined well. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult. I am thinking I'm going to have to approach it in a different way. But the only way to tell, it is RNG. So sometimes it does not set it up for you to be perfect. But I do have these 2 coalescents, which uses a charge. And I can bridge something to be able to attach twice. So here I actually have one ready to go, so I'm going to go in this direction. I would have to waste 2 chances. Like I'll have to waste this chance to get here. So I'm actually just going to save me some time, and I'm going to make all of them exactly the same and unlock this portion. Let's see. It did exactly the same thing here. It looks like it is not making it easy on me at all. I'm going to have to just eat it. Okay, I did eat 1 extra try, so I won't be able to do that again. And it won't let me leap. It's a very inconvenient puzzle, this one. But I will at least be able to get 5 out of the 6, which I think is pretty good. So let's go ahead and lock this in. We can lock this one in. And I think we can lock this one in. Oh, we did it. We got all 6. Woo! Puzzle master. All right. So once again, it will show me the one place that it absolutely is, and we are looking for the second part of the codex for this particular treasure, and it's not that far away, so good. That is southwest from where I'm at. Guar. Hello, Sporguar. And there is this giant mountain in front of my face, so oh my goodness, I forgot to pick up this. Yeah, don't forget. Anytime unlocking a map will help you later. So anytime you can unlock a map, do it. I have no idea why that's not unlocked. I've played this character since beta, and I'm still finding that I'm missing things, and I'm thinking maybe they've just been adding things. Like every time I think I got it, I don't got it. I don't got it. Trying to play with my mind. Messing with my heart. Okay. So, obviously it's down here somewhere in this circle. Oh, there's a bunch of people around it. That's easy to find. Alright, so here we go. Dig site. And my husband made me French toast and had corned beef hash for dinner. Yay! He loves me. It's so good. I'm just gonna turn this into mukbang live stream Elder Scrolls gameplay. It's so good. Okay. This one looks a little harder. There's more of the harder rocks to get through than there was in the other one. Okay, so absolutely nothing in this region. Wow. Okay. Nothing over there. Oh, wow. I hit right on it. Sweet. 3 times. Okay. So. There we go. Luckily. See, look. It's going to be under these harder rocks. It's going to make me use up my time. You're wasting my time. And here. One more. Ah. Okay, bonus items. Nope. Oh, wow. That's good. I found a burnt spell book. Somebody was casting fireballs. Okay, next. Send them away for the study. There we go. Ugran Grothumag. Yeah, it's an orc name, so it's literally I'm speaking another language. Ugran Grothumag. Frandar Hunding was a master navigator. He'd have to be the guide a fleet the size of the first regatta to undiscovered lands without losing any ships. It may bear his name in honor of his legacy, even if he had nothing to do with its creation. So that's nice. Yay. So there's only one more to find in the codex. Hi, Kola. It's Kola. That's my brother. Hi. Check out these graphics. Aren't they awesome? They're so clear. I just love. I mean, I have it on the highest setting I can have it just because I bought a new rig. Uh-oh. I see bad guys. Death. Okay. And pick up plants. Death, pick up plants, kill crabs. How's it going, Keola? How's your weekend? How are you doing? Look, nice shiny things to pick up. So, my brother also likes to play games. And then if you've watched our last, I think it was, one, not this last week's, but 2 weeks ago, I did a wellness and gaming interview. It's supposed to be a business interview, but it ended up falling through. So I ended up doing it with my husband. And we ended up talking about what we do to blow off steam, which is basically playing video games. But then we went over how to do it safely and in a healthy way, because electronics, addiction to electronics is actually not a joke. It's a real thing. So, yeah, working and then sleep. Yeah, you've been working your butt off, dude. You're gonna have to let me know when you can, when you have some time off because I would like to visit family. And of course, because people are still really wonky with the whole travel thing, I would have to drive. And I have no problem with driving to visit family. And it's summertime, you know? So we still have that thing where if we go travel because we have the dogs, one of us has to stay home. So it would probably just be me or me and Xanthus. Or if Xanthus really doesn't want to be away from his computer and his friends, then just me. That's like my whole life. I'm like, I have to go traveling. I want to go. We can't because we have we have pets. I love having pets. I love having companions, but at the same time, they're very restrictive. It's like the equivalent of having younger children. You really kind of have to plan everything around them, and that can kind of get exhausting. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. I'm not looking for anything. Ooh, wow. Good sell. I sold some tempering alloy and some mastic. Someone's going to craft something. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. Assassin beetle. Go away, assassin. Okay. I have to go somewhere and hide. Oh, yeah. After protests and stuff. I don't think there's ever going to be what people will deem like a good time anytime soon. It's just going to have to be one of those things. I mean, if you don't actually live within the inner city or next to a city hall or some kind of government building, that's usually where they're going to be protesting at. And I'm not angry at them. They totally have, their feelings are completely valid. I just think they've been trying to do it in a way that expresses their frustration, and that's a lot of frustration built up over a long time. But I don't really care what anybody else says. I do my own thing. I make my own way. Now, if they do curfew stuff, then of course I have to think about that. But if they're not going to enact any of that stuff, then whenever you think you have time available. I'd like to see Bethany and the kids too. I don't know what they're going to be doing with the naval ships with all this stuff going on. I mean, I'm assuming that everybody is just on, alert at this moment. But anyways, it's all cool. It's going to get worse before it gets better, but it will get better. I'm sitting here just picking up shinies. Stop it. Stop picking up shinies. What are we supposed to be doing? Oh, focus. Focus. Okay. We have the last codex to find. So we are going to, once again, we're going to pull up our Augur. And I'm going to pre-look at what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? So maybe I need to now go in this direction. Okay, so that'll be the first one. These don't match, so I'm going to open this up. I have a chance to... Oops, it does. I used that magica charge already. Hold up. You're telling me I have one turn to scry. Got it. Mwahaha. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, sir. Woohoo. Awesome. So it is... Where's that little jelly bean? It's like way over there. Wow, I walked that whole way. Okay. Yeah, we'll plan it later. Wahaha. Faster! Go faster, lizard. Pew pew pew. As soon as I'm done with this stream, I have to finish my scripts. I have to start working on my histories. Oh no, I lost my mount. Water, man. Like, nothing in this game can swim. If you ever get, like, accidentally hit a guard or kill somebody you're not supposed to, or they catch you stealing something, just jump in the water, because none of the guards can swim, and apparently none of the mounts can either. So, that's a good way to get out of... you just get out of Dodge, because no one will catch you, because no one here can swim. And thank you for watching my stream.
You were the one
I was having some crazy issues with... No. I was having some crazy issues with my sound and my my video earlier. It's like, finally, I think I got it under control, but... Is this jelly bean right here? Yeah. Okay. So if we're lucky, we will find people gathered around it, and we won't have to look too hard. Oh, look, it's right there. Don't have to look at all. Whee. Okay, so... Okay, so let's try again. Wow, yeah, way more rocks here, so let's try someplace. Oh, close. Close. Within that area, close, but not quite. So let's try here. Not close there either, so... Oh, and not there either. How can you be close here and here and here? It must be this. Aha! So now, why do they have to put it under like the hardest areas to clean? They want me to run out of time. Yeah, they did. Normally I only have to clear a little bit. Sweet. So I got... This is the last codex I'm going to be... Let's see if I can find the bonus. Nope. 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 Got it. I'm trying to narrow it down like in a spiral. Can you tell I'm doing that? That's like the way I try to narrow down an area. Can you tell that I've participated in search, escape, and evade? Spirals. Okay. Let's see what she says. Verita Numida. I wouldn't be too quick to rule out Frandar's influence. The Yokidans were advanced enough to have their own navigational devices prior to encountering the observatory. It's entirely possible that Frandar was the first to adopt this design. So I believe that unlocks all three of them. So when we go into our codex again, we're going to see that we found 3. Where is it? It's just Makai. So we have 3 out of 3 codex. You don't want to keep finding this, that's all you're going to find on this. This is not your open to us yet because it's intermediate. But what you can do is you can just systematically go through all of these areas and try to locate all of the first level treasures to build up your experience. And then you can, any available skill points that you have, you can actually put in to the skill and then unlock it. So I actually have 2 skill points available. If you look into world and we go into scrying, this is actually where it helps you to collect the foci easier, and also gives you more more ability to find when you're using your augur. And then when you're doing excavation, whoops, this is it. So you can see I now have, because we found 2 different items now. This one renews deep and narrow portions of the soil and rock while excavating. So instead of using that little brush where we keep using up all our time, now we can actually use a trowel. So we will unlock that. We can't unlock anything for scrying yet, but we can unlock this. This is keen eye. So the antiquity dig sites are going to be easier to see when you're 20 meters or closer. I don't really need those because I always look for shiny things anyway, so I can save this skill point and not put it here. For people who have a hard time identifying what to pick up or what to get, there's 2 pieces of advice I have for you. You can either turn off grass and or any other environmentals that are on the ground. It'll allow you to see things that you can activate and or pick up much easier, because you won't have any of those other graphics to get in your way. It does make everything look kind of flat, but it will help you when you're trying to look for things specifically, or if you're trying to pick up crafting materials or farms for specific kinds of things like ore or wood. You take all the other visuals out of the way, you'll be able to see everything easier. What I really want is the excavator reserve. It increases the amount of time that you can excavate and look for stuff, because as you go up, there's going to be more than one bonus item, which means you're going to have to be able to lurk in a lot more places. So we're just going to hold on to that skill point until we level up. So I know this one's going to be less than what I said it was going to be. I said it was going to be about maybe an hour, maybe an hour 45 minutes, but I think I pretty much covered everything. Thank you for coming to this and letting me explain to you and show you how the new treasure hunting minigame, as part of an additional feature to this new chapter of Elder Scrolls Online, which is Greymoor. I'm going to go ahead and continue to show casual gameplay through these quest lines all the time. We are going to run into some things that might have some difficulties or some issues, but like every single other game, your developers are trying their best to keep up with it with patches and whatnot. You know, you can't make everybody happy all the time. I have my own ideas about what I think should have been fixed years ago and still isn't, but I will keep negativity to myself because I don't want to pass that on to anybody. So I hope that your weekend was amazing. I hope that everything is doing well with you and your families. I hope that you stay positive. And that if you are gaming, you remember to stretch out your legs every hour or so. Make sure you're checking your posture. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Try not to allow yourself to have really bad diet just because you don't want to have to go do real life stuff. It's so funny because every time my husband bothers me while I'm like in PvP or something, I tell my friends, I said, real life aggro, and he gets mad. But it's like real life aggro, but you know, it is real life, and it is a lot more important than what we're doing as a distraction here with this gameplay and other things. These are just things that we enjoy, things that allow us to express ourselves. So thank you for sharing this time with me and watch me play a game that I really enjoy to do. This is one of the ways that I kind of distress. And if I don't want to quest and I'm just having a bad day, I won't even quest. I'll just go around and I will just pick up everything that's shiny. You know, it's like the equivalent to shining my boots when I used to be in the military. When we used to shine boots, it was repetitive and it was focused, and it helped me to be present. And all I focused on was the simple thing of running to the next shiny thing and picking this one up. And then looking and running to the next shiny thing and picking it up. It's simple. It allows me to slow down, and it allows me to focus and relax. So whatever helps you to do that, make sure you do that for yourself at least once a day. You know, fill your cup, because you can't help anybody else if you are not ready to, healthy enough to, or well enough to do so. So, you know, take care of you first. You are the most important person in your life, really. So, much love and light for everybody. Be love, be kind, be brave, be you. And, you know, thanks for letting me be a part of helping you to find your happy, no matter what that means to you. Bye.